Morning, yogis. This morning, my whole morning changed for me. I had a beautiful day planned. I was meeting a group of women to do a trail run, and I meet this group every Saturday, and I just love running with them on the trails of Okinawa. And then afterwards, I was going to give them a nice gentle yoga practice. So I was really looking forward to it, but that didn't happen. My car broke down on the way to the trail early this morning. I guess about 6:15. But I'm safe, and I was able to get my car to a mechanic, and hopefully that mechanic can look at it today and all will be well. But instead of being out on the trail and providing a practice in the park, I'm gonna do a practice for you today. So if you have a block handy, please be ready for that, because I will be offering some modifications on some of the poses. And in fact, one of the poses, I think I'd like us to do a really restorative version of it, so the block is really helpful. So let's begin seated on our mats. Close your eyes. You can sit cross-legged if that's comfortable for you, or maybe you want to sit on your block and elevate your hips. You may want to sit on your shins if that's more comfortable for you, or just sit with your legs out in front of you. Just be comfortable right now with your eyes closed. And relax. Relax your shoulders down away from your ears. Tuck your chin slightly to lengthen the back of your neck. Rest your palms on your knees or facing up to receive. And relax. And breathe. Enjoy this quiet time. I'd like to read something to you that my yoga teacher gave me on the first day of my training. It's called, "What is the Sign of a Healthy Person?" You are happy everywhere. You are relaxed everywhere. You are at ease. You are at peace within and without. You dislike none. Total love, universal love emanates for you. No stress anywhere. That is a sign of being healthy. Keeping your eyes closed, on the next inhale, raise your arms up over your head, and exhale, lower them down to your sides. 2 more times. Inhale, arms up, and exhale, arms down to your sides. 1 more time. Inhale up, and exhale down. You can open your eyes now, and we're going to do some side bends. So leave your right hand down on your mat, and on an inhale, raise your left arm up and over your head, leaning to the right, getting a good stretch on the left side of your body. Then exhale, return to center. And we'll do the other side. So leave your left hand down on your mat. Inhale, raise your right arm up and over your head, leaning to the left, getting a good stretch on the right side of your body. Return to center. And we'll do that again, but we'll hold it a little bit longer this time. So leave your right hand on your mat. Inhale, raise your left arm up and over your head, leaning to the right, maybe bending your right elbow here so you can get an even deeper stretch. Make sure you leave your left hip on the mat. Don't let it come up like this, because So you want to get a good side stretch here. Just warming up the body, nice and gentle. If you'd like, you can turn your head and look up at the ceiling. Getting a good neck stretch here too. Let's hold it for one more breath. So inhale and exhale and return to center. And we'll do the other side. So leave your left palm on the mat. On an inhale, raise your right arm up and over your head, leaning to the left. Getting a good stretch on the right side of your body. Maybe bending your left elbow here to get a deeper stretch. Make sure your right hip stays on the mat. Don't let it come up like this. Get a good side stretch. Maybe you'd like to turn your head and look up at the ceiling. Getting a nice neck stretch here. Releasing that tension you may have in your neck. I know I have tension. One more inhale and exhale, return to center. All right, let's do a twist. So bring your right hand back behind you and your left hand to your right knee. Sit up straight, lengthen your spine, and turn your torso first. Turn it to the right, and then turn your head to look behind you. See what's back there, and return to center. And we'll do the other side. So right hand to left knee, left hand behind you. Sit up straight, lengthen the spine, turn your torso first, and then turn your head to look behind you. And return to center. Let's do that again, but hold it a little bit longer. So left hand to right knee, right hand behind you. Sit up straight, and then turn to the right, and then look behind you. See what's back there. This is a really good stretch for drivers. So you need to be able to look behind you. And hopefully you have a car so you can drive. One more inhale. And exhale, return to center. We'll do the other side. So right hand to left knee, left hand behind you. Sit up straight, lengthen your spine. Turn your torso first, and then turn to look back. See what's back there. You need to see your traffic. See what's there. Twisting is a great way to warm up your body. You need to cool it down. And it's really good for your digestion too. One more inhale. And exhale, return to center. All right, we're gonna come to tabletop position. So come onto your hands and knees. Your palms spread wide on the mat. I think I'm gonna move you. That's okay. Move you over here. And can you still see me? I think so. Okay, we're gonna do some cat-cow stretches. So spread your palms wide on the mat. Your wrists are directly underneath your shoulders, your knees directly under your hips. We're gonna do some cat-cow stretches. So on an inhale, relax your belly, open up your heart, open up your throat, arch your back into cow. And exhale, push the mat away, curl your spine, look at your belly button, into cat. Inhale, back into your cow, relax your belly, open your heart, open your throat. Exhaling, pushing back into cat. One more time, inhaling into cow. And exhaling, push the mat away, curl your spine, look at your belly button, into cat. And then go ahead and continue on with your cat and cow or any other free movement here. Whatever works for you to get your body warmed up. Whatever feels good, maybe bringing your right shoulder to your right hip, your left shoulder to your left hip. Maybe you'd like to do some circles here, rotating in one direction a few times, warming up your wrists, getting ready for some downward facing dogs, and then rotating in the other direction a few times. This is your practice. Do what feels good for you today. And coming into stillness. Okay, we're gonna do thread the needle here. So staying in your tabletop position, on an inhale, raise your right arm up into the air. Gaze up at your right hand, opening up your heart. And then exhale, thread the needle. Bring your right arm underneath you and then gently lay down on your right shoulder. Make sure your hips stay neutral here. Don't let them tilt to one side or the other. For your arm position, you can have your left arm out at a diagonal to your body or up above your head. Or if you'd like, you can bring your left hand close to your face, push the mat away, and maybe look up at the ceiling. Getting an even deeper stretch here and a stretch on your neck too. Or you could bring your left arm behind you, behind your back, and grasp onto your right thigh. This stretches both shoulders and your neck. So hold it here for one more breath. Inhale and exhale. Use your left hand on the mat to push the mat away and come back up to tabletop. Let's do one more cow-cat. So inhaling into cow, exhaling into cat. And coming back to neutral spine, we'll do the other side. So leave your right hand on the mat, and on an inhale, raise your left arm up into the air, gaze up at your left palm, open up your heart, and then exhale, thread the needle, bringing your left hand underneath your body, lying gently on your left shoulder, hips remain neutral. Your right arm can be at a diagonal to your body, up over your head. Maybe you want to put your right hand close to your face and push the mat away and get an even deeper twist and look up at the ceiling. Or maybe you'd like to bring your right arm behind you and grasp onto your left thigh. Stretching both shoulders here, opening up your heart. Hold it here for one more breath. Inhale and exhale. Bring your right hand back down to the mat. Press the mat away and come back up to tabletop position. We'll do one more cat-cow. So inhale into your cow. Exhaling into your cat. Oh, feels so good. And coming back to neutral spine. Okay, we're gonna do sunbird here, and I think I need to bring you up here a bit. I hope that's okay. So you can see me a little bit better. Can you see me? Okay, this is sunbird. So you are, again, on your hands and knees here, tabletop position, wrists underneath your shoulders, knees underneath your hips. And then bring your right leg back behind you and bring your toes to the mat. Curl your toes and let's rock back and forth here. Getting a good stretch on your calf, your toes, your foot, your right hamstrings. I was going to provide this stretch today for the runners. Oh, well, another day. Okay, coming into stillness. I'm going to raise my right leg here. Come with me if you'd like. Flex your foot, toes facing towards the mat. And I'm going to do a few crunches here. So if you'd like to come with me, inhale, lengthen everything from the crown of your head to the heel of your right foot. And then exhale, curl your knee in, bring your knee to your nose. And inhale, lengthen out. Exhale, curl it in. Inhale, extend. And one more time. Exhale, curl it in. And inhale, extend. And return your knee back down to the mat. Let's do one more cat-cow here. Cat and cow. All right, we're gonna do a little bit more with our sunbird, okay? We're gonna progress on to another level here. So bring your right leg back behind you again, curl your toes, raise your right leg, and if you'd like to come with me, raise your left arm here. You can gaze out over your left thumb, flex your right foot, toes pointing down, heel of your right foot. And let's do those crunches again. So inhale, extend. Exhale, curl it in. Inhale, extend. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, extend. And exhale, crunch it in. And bring your hand back down, your knee back down. And let's sit back into child's pose. So sit back on your heels. Your knees can be spread wide here, if that feels good to you, with your toes together. Or your knees can be together, if that feels more comfortable to you. And bring your arms out in front of you. And rest your forehead on the mat. So this is child's pose. This is a resting pose. We're going to be coming into this pose throughout the practice today. Anytime you like, you can come into child's pose and take a break. If you'd like, you can bring your arms behind you and grasp your heels for another version of child's pose. Or if you'd like, you could bring your hips up and then just lower your chest down to the mat into puppy pose. And we'll hold it here for 2 more breaths. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. And coming back up to tabletop position, we're going to do the other side. So bring your left leg back behind you, bring your toes down to the mat, curl your left toes, and rock back and forth. The runners would have loved this stretch today. It's a really good stretch for your calves, your toes, your foot, and your hamstrings a little bit too. And if you'd like to come with me, go ahead and raise your left leg up, lengthening out through the heel of your left foot. Lengthen everything here, and let's do our crunches. Exhale, curl your knee to nose. Inhale, lengthen out. Exhale, curl it in. Inhale, lengthen. One more time. Exhale, curl it in. And inhale, lengthen it out. And let's bring that left knee down just for a quick break into our cat and cow. Inhaling into cow. Exhaling into cat. And we'll do that progression. So bring your left leg back behind you again. Curl your toes first. Then lift your leg up. Flex your left foot. And when you're ready, raise your right arm. Gaze out over your right thumb. Lengthen everything out from the tip of your fingers to the heel of your toe. And then exhale, curl it in, knee to elbow. Inhale, extend. Exhale, curl it in. Inhale, extend. And exhale, curl it in. And then bring your hand back down, your knee back down. Let's press back into child's pose, any version you like. We'll hold it here for 3 full breaths. Coming back up to tabletop, we're going to go into downward facing dog. So curl your toes and press your hips up into the air. Downward facing dog. This is our first downward dog of the day, so let's be very gentle coming into this. So your knees can be bent deeply here. You don't have to straighten them. And let's pedal our feet back and forth, bringing one heel down, followed by the other. Your palms are spread wide, arms straight, spine straight, ears between your biceps. And then shake your head yes and no, releasing the tension on the back of your neck. And coming into stillness here, look forward, bring your right foot up between your hands, followed by your left foot into forward fold. And again, this is our first forward fold of the practice. So let's be gentle with our bodies here. Your legs, again, can be bent deeply here. Bringing your chest towards your thighs, lengthening up through your hips, bringing the crown of your head down towards the mat. And then on an inhale, just rise up slightly into a flat back. Can you see me? Into a flat back. Palms resting on your shins here, spine straight, looking forward. Exhale, back into forward fold. And on the next inhale, rise all the way up, arms overhead, palms coming together. And then bring your palms down to heart center. Release your arms to your sides, palms facing forward. Roll your shoulders down and back, away from your ears. Lengthen through the crown of your head. Tuck your pelvis a little here. Engage your legs. Tuck your chin slightly to lengthen the back of your neck. Lift your kneecaps up. Lift your toes up and spread them wide. And then press them back down into the mat. Feeling grounded here in mountain pose, Tadasana. Enjoy this grounding feeling. We all need to feel grounded from time to time, especially on days like today. We're going to do some sun salutations. The first are going to be pretty gentle. And then we're going to progress on to a little more challenging, but I'll offer modifications, so no worries. And you can always come into child's pose whenever you like. So on the next inhale, raise your arms up over your head, look up, and then swan dive over into forward fold. Inhale to flat back. Exhale, forward fold, and then step your right foot way back behind you, and then lower your right knee to the mat. And we're going to rise up here to a low lunge. So when you're ready, rise up, arms up, overhead, energetic, or bring your arms down and put your hands on your hips if this feels better for you today. Feels good for me right here. And if you'd like, you can lunge forward here, getting a good stretch on your hip flexor. And I'm going to do some twists here. So if you'd like to come with me, on an inhale, raise your arms up over your head, and exhale, twist to the right. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, twist to the right. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, twist to the right. Inhale, arms up. Bring your palms back down to the mat. Curl your right toes, lift your right knee, and then bring your left foot back to meet your right momentarily into high plank, and then we'll lower into low plank. And we're going to do a modified chaturanga here, a yogi push-up. So bend your elbows, and then bring your chin down first, followed by your chest, and then your whole body down. Your hands should be resting near your heart. Your arms hugging your body. Ground down through your pelvis and the tops of your feet. And on an inhale, curl your chest up just slightly into a baby cobra. And exhale, bring it down. And let's push back into child's pose for 2 full breaths. Any variation that you'd like, or puppy pose if you'd like to do that instead. Okay, let's push back into downward facing dog. So curl your toes, lift your hips up, downward facing dog just for a moment here. And then look forward and bring your right foot out between your hands, followed by your left into forward fold. Inhale up to flat back. Exhale, forward fold. And on the next inhale, raise your arms up over your head, look up, palms together. Bring your palms down to heart center. Lower your arms to your sides, palms facing forward, back into mountain pose, Tadasana. Roll your shoulders down and back away from your ears. Tuck your chin, tuck your pelvis. Engage your legs, lift your kneecaps. Lengthen through the crown of your head. Feeling grounded again. And we'll do the other side. So inhale, arms up, gaze up. Exhale, swan dive over. Forward fold. Inhale to flat back. Exhale, forward fold. And this time bring your left foot way back behind you. Lower your left knee. And when you're ready, rise up into your low lunge. Arms overhead, or bring your hands to your hips. For a modification, maybe you'd like to lunge forward a few times here. Getting a good stretch on your hip flexors. Okay, coming into stillness here. I'm going to do those twists, so if you'd like to come with me, raise your arms up over your head. And inhale, lengthen, and exhale, twist to the left. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, twist to the left. Inhale up. And exhale, twist to the left. Inhale, arms up. Bring your hands back down to your mat. Curl your left toes, lift your left knee. Bring your right leg back to meet your left into a high plank momentarily, and then lower your knees into low plank. And we'll do that modified chaturanga here, the yogi push-up. Bending your elbows, bring your chin down, followed by your chest, then your whole body down. Arms glued to your sides. Ground down through your pelvis and the tops of your feet. And then just gently curl your chest up into baby cobra. And exhale, lower it down. And press back into child's pose for 2 full breaths. Any variation that you like. I'm going to do wide knees here. And enjoy this time of rest. Coming back up to tabletop. Curl your toes, press back into downward facing dog just for a moment. Then look forward, bring your right foot up between your palms, followed by your left foot into forward fold. Inhale to flat back. Exhale, forward fold. And inhale, your arms all the way up, palms overhead, palms together. Bring them down to heart center. Lower your arms to your sides, palms facing forward. Back into mountain pose, Tadasana. Feeling grounded here. This is a great pose. And breathe. We're going to do some more sun salutations. They're going to be a little more challenging, but I'll offer modifications. And again, go into child's pose whenever you like. So inhale, arms up, gaze up. Exhale, swan dive over into forward fold. Inhale to flat back. Exhale, forward fold, and this time step your right foot way back behind you, leaving your right knee up. You can always lower it if you'd like a modification, but I'm going to leave my right knee up. And I'm in runner's pose here, so heart is opening up towards the front, left knee is bent generously, right leg is straight. And then using the strength of your legs, rise up into a high lunge. Arms overhead, energetic, or you could bring them down to your sides if you'd like a modification here. Bend your left knee as generously as you like. You can be up here too if this is more comfortable for you, or you can even bring it down to maybe a 90-degree angle here. And I'm going to rotate out to warrior 2 now. So rotate your right foot so your sole of your foot is down. Lower your arms to your sides, gaze out over your left fingertips. Rotate your shoulders down and back away from your ears. Tuck your pelvis slightly, engage your core. Left leg is bent, right leg is straight. Your back foot is parallel to the back of the mat. We're going to do reverse warrior. So rotate your left palm so it's facing up. Reach back with your right fingertips and then raise your left arm up and over your head into reverse warrior. Right hand is resting gently on your right leg. And then back to warrior two. We'll do that 2 more times. The left leg stays bent. Reverse warrior. Warrior two. Rotate your left palm, reverse warrior. And back to warrior two. Rotate your right foot so toes are facing front again, back into your high lunge. Bring your hands down up on your fingertips back into runner's pose. And then put your palms on the mat and bring your left foot back to meet your right into a high plank. High plank, knees are up, spine is elongated. If you'd like, you can lower your knees for a low plank here. And you could do a full chaturanga or a modified chaturanga here. I'm gonna do a full chaturanga, bending my elbows, coming down, and then you can bring it all the way down and do cobra here. Or if you'd like, you can do upward facing dog with just the tops of your feet pressing into your mat. Opening up your heart. And then press back into downward facing dog or a child's pose if you'd like a modification. And let's hold it here for 3 full breaths. So inhale and exhale. Perhaps your chest is coming closer to your knees now. Maybe your legs are straighter now. Maybe your heels are coming closer to your mat. Okay, look forward. Bring your right foot out between your hands, followed by your left foot into forward fold. Inhale to flat back. Exhale, forward fold. And on an inhale, rise all the way up. Arms overhead, palms together. Bring your palms down heart center. Lower your arms to your sides, palms facing front, back into mountain pose, Tadasana. And let's breathe here for 3 full breaths. Inhale. And exhale. Tuck your chin slightly. Lengthen through the back of your neck. Shoulders down and back, away from your ears. Lift those kneecaps. Maybe lift your arches here too. And we're going to do the other side. So inhale, arms up, gaze up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale to a flat back. Exhale, forward fold. And bring your left foot way back behind you. I'm going to leave my left knee up. You can bring yours down. We're into runner's pose now. So right leg is bent deeply. You're up on your fingertips, heart opening up to the front. And then using the strength of your legs, rise up into high lunge. Or if you'd like, you can rise up into low lunge. And we're gonna do the warriors now. Warrior two and reverse warrior. So first, rotate your left foot so it's parallel with the back of the mat. Lower your arms to your sides into warrior two. Gaze out over your right fingertips. Roll your shoulders down and back away from your ears. Tuck your pelvis slightly. Engage your core. Feel the strength of warrior two here. And then we'll do those reverse warriors. So rotate your right palm so it's facing up. Reach back with your left hand. Reach your right arm up and over your face into reverse warrior. And then back to warrior two. Reverse warrior. And back to warrior two. One more time, reverse warrior. And back to warrior two. Rotate your left toes so they're facing up. They're facing forward. You're coming back into your high lunge. Arms up and energetic. Bring your fingertips down to the mat. You're back into runner's pose. Your chest is open to the front. Left leg is straight. And then bring your right foot back to meet your left into a high plank. your version of your chaturanga, up dog, or cobra. So do your vinyasa of your choice. And we'll meet back into downward facing dog. And we'll hold it here for 3 full breaths. This is the last downward dog of this practice, so enjoy it. Feel the stretch here. Palms are spread wide on the mat, arms straight, ears between your biceps. Your chest is coming towards your thighs here. And then look up. Bring your right foot up between your hands, followed by your left foot into forward fold. Inhale to flat back. Exhale, forward fold. And inhale, rise all the way up, arms overhead, palms together. Bringing your palms down to heart center. Lowering arms to your sides. Back into mountain pose. Rotate your shoulders down and back. Tuck your chin slightly, extend through the back of your neck, lengthen through the crown of your head, ground down with your toes. Feeling grounded here in Tadasana, mountain pose. We're going to move into a balancing pose here. This is tree pose. So, I'm going to come off my mat here. So put all your weight onto the right side of your body. Ground down through your left foot, and then come up onto your tippy toes. Ground down through your, did I say right foot? So right leg, right foot is grounding down. The left foot comes up to your shins, to your calf, or your inner thigh. Rest the sole of the foot wherever is good for you. Your left knee is rotated out. And then bring your hands together in heart center. And balance here. If you engage your core, you can find that you can balance more easily. Gaze at something in front of you that's stationary. I love balancing poses. They kind of make me feel like a kid again. If you'd like, you can do a mudra. So curl your fingers together and just leave your index fingers pointing up, like Charlie's Angels. Raise your arms up over your head. Another version of tree pose. If you'd like some challenge, you can open up your arms like branches of a tree. Maybe your fingers are the leaves. Maybe you'd like to sway back and forth in the breeze. I hope you like the music. Your palms of your hands together. Bring your palms back down to heart center. Gently lower your left leg and shake it out. Shake, 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 shake. Let's do some inhales and exhale. Inhale, arms up, gaze up. Exhale, arms down, look down. One more time. Inhale, everything up. Exhale, everything down. And we'll do the other side. So this time, ground down with your left leg, your left foot planted on the ground, and come up on the tippy toes of your right foot. And then you can bring the sole of your right foot to your shin, to your calf, or to your inner thigh. Your right knee is rotating out. Engage your core. This is really good for your core, actually, especially when you wiggle a lot. The more you wiggle, the more you're using your core to balance you. Palms together at heart center. If you'd like, you can do that mudra again, the arms overhead. Again, I hope you like the music. Sometimes living overseas can be difficult, especially if you're on an island that's very remote, like I am in Okinawa. But we have beautiful breezes here, especially this time of year. do those inhales and exhales. Inhale, arms up, gaze up. Exhale, arms down, gaze down. Inhale up and exhale down. Okay, that's it for the standing portion of this practice. We're going to come back down to the mat. So I ordered a microphone, a wireless mic to hook onto my shirt. But again, being in Okinawa can be difficult sometimes. So I had a real hard time finding anyone to ship this wireless mic to me. So I finally found somebody to ship it to me, and it's been delayed. I don't know if it's stuck at customs, but it hasn't arrived. So I'm still doing without a mic with some music. Let me know how this is working for you. I know I'm getting comments that I need to have music and I need to have a microphone, but I'm trying. So we're gonna do bound angle, Baddha Konasana. This is a good place for a block. So you can sit on a block to elevate your hips to make this a little more restorative. So bring the soles of your feet together in front of you. And some of you for bound angle may be up like this, and some may be, down farther. And that's all okay. Remember, do what feels good for your body on this day. Let's butterfly our knees up and down here, getting a good inner thigh stretch. And you can bring the soles of your feet as close to your body as feels comfortable to you, and bring your knees down as far as you like. And let's open up our feet like a book. Open them up and look at the sole of your foot. And let's give ourselves a little massage here, starting with our big toes. Give them a nice massage. Going on to the next toe. It's always good to get a massage. And it's always good to give a massage. Sometimes we have to give ourselves a massage. We're moving on to the next toes. Go on down at your own pace. Just make sure you take care of all of them. Don't neglect your little toe. Maybe do the pads of your feet. Mine have calluses from running. Maybe the arch of your foot. Maybe if you can even open up to get your heel. If you can't, don't worry about it. Maybe just do the back of your heel and then your ankles. Again, whatever feels good for your feet today. And then if you'd like a deeper stretch, you can hinge forward at your hips and bend down, maybe bringing your elbows down to the floor. Hinge forward. We're gonna hold it here for 2 full breaths. Feel free to keep massaging your feet here, or any other stretch you'd like to do. 1 more breath. Inhale and exhale. And come on. Okay, we're gonna do eagle arms. So sit comfortably. So if you like Baddha Konasana, if this is comfortable for you, stay here. If you'd like, you can cross your legs in front of you, or maybe even coming onto your shins here. Especially in Japan, we sit a lot on our shins here, which I find very comfortable. But if you don't, please feel free to sit on a block, or even a chair if you'd like, because this is all about eagle arms, which really stretches your shoulders really well. So let's go into it gently. Begin by bringing your arms out in front of you, palms facing each other, like Frankenstein arms. I'm laughing because I look so ridiculous. And then bring your right elbow over your left elbow and grasp gently onto your shoulders and give yourself a hug. Today is all about self-love, isn't it? Let's love ourselves. We work so hard, I worked so hard this week, and then I had this one really fun event planned, and then my car broke down, so I need some love. For a deeper stretch, bring your elbows up so they're level with your shoulders. And then if you'd like a deeper stretch, we'll go into eagle arms. So for eagle arms, you cross your forearms, and then you bring the palms of your hands together in front of your face. So this is eagle arms. And I'm going to do some crunches here. So if you want to stay loving yourself, please do that. If you want to stay here in eagle arms, do that. If you want to do crunches with me, then gently, very gently, raise your arms up, look up, maybe arch your back slightly, and then gently curl forward, bringing your elbows down, crunching in. Inhale, arms up, gaze up, arch back. Exhale, curl it in. One more time. Inhale, arms up, gaze up. And exhale, very gently curl it in. So unravel your arms, shake it out, shake, 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 shake. Let's do some inhales and exhales. Inhale, arms up, gaze up. Exhale, arms down, gaze down. Let's roll our shoulders 3 times back. And 3 times forward. And we'll do the other side. So bring your arms out in front of you, palms facing each other, like Frankenstein arms. I don't know why this looks ridiculous to me, but it does. And this time, bring your left elbow over your right elbow and grasp onto your shoulders gently and give yourself a hug. Self-love. This is just what I need today. I feel like I want to spend the rest of the day massaging my feet, hugging myself, and resting in child's pose. For a deeper stretch, you can raise your elbows up so they're parallel with your shoulders, or you can cross your forearms and put your palms together in front of your face. This is eagle arms. And if you'd like to do those crunches with me, inhale, arms up, gaze up, arch your back slightly and very gently. Exhale, curl everything forward. Be very gentle here. Inhale, arms up, gaze up. Exhale, curl it forward. One more time. Inhale, arms up, gaze up. And exhale, curl it forward. Okay, release your arms, shake them out, shake, 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 shake. Shake, 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 shake. By the way, I'm wearing gifts today. So this gift was from my dear, sweet coworker, Samantha, and the bracelet that I wear for all my yoga practices is one of my favorite yogis, Desiree. So they're giving me love today through their gifts of love. Oh, let's do some inhales and exhale. And roll your shoulders back 3 times and forward 3 times. Very good. Now we're going to come onto our backs. And we're going to stay on our backs for the rest of the practice. So for sure, I want you to have a block nearby because we're going to use the block right now. And anything else that you would like to have close by for your shavasana, maybe a blanket, a jacket, maybe an eye pillow for your eyes, because we're going to do a little bit longer of a shavasana. So I think I need to back you up a little bit here. So let's use a block. Let's do the restorative version of bridge pose today. So come down onto your mats. Your back is on the mat. Your knees are bent. Bring your heels so they are close to your fingertips, maybe touching your fingertips. And then raise your hips up into the air and let's put our block underneath us. Maybe at the mid-level is good for you. Maybe the higher level. If you do the high level, you can puff your chest out and maybe rotate your shoulders underneath your body, maybe even clasping your hands together here. This is very restorative with the block. Or you may even want to have the low level today. Actually, I think I'm going to do the low level for myself. I need some restorative poses for me today. So 2 more breaths. Inhale and exhale. our chest. Bring your forehead to your knees and curl up into a little bitty ball. And then bring the soles of your feet back down to the mat. And we're gonna do figure four stretch here. So bring your right knee to your right shin to your left knee. Rotate your right knee away from your face. And then bring your left knee closer to your face, grasping behind your left thigh or your left shin. Leave your head down on the mat and feel an intense glute stretch here. Glute and a hip opener too. Very good for runners. I was gonna provide this to the runners today. Oh. Two more breaths. Inhale and exhale. So inhale through the nose. Open your mouth and sigh it out. Oh, it feels so good. Okay, bring your left foot down to the mat. Stay in your figure four stretch though. So your right knee is still rotated out. Bring your arms out to your side and then rotate to the left so your right foot comes down to the left side of your mat. And we're doing a twist here. So if you don't like this figure four twist, you can do any other twist that you like here. This is the final pose before we go into shavasana. So please, if your body needs anything else before you go into shavasana, feel free to do it now. One more inhale. And exhale. Return to center. And let's bring your hips up to our chest and bring your forehead to your knees here. Curl it in like a little ball. And bring the soles of your feet back down to the mat, and we'll do the other side. So this time bring your left knee to your left shin to your right knee. Rotate your left knee out away from your face. And then bring your right knee closer to your face, and you can grasp behind your right thigh here or your right shin. Make sure your head stays down on the mat. Don't let it come up. You're gonna feel this a lot in your glute, the left side of your glute. It's a great hip opener. Let's inhale through the nose. Open your mouth and sigh it out. One more time, inhale through the nose. Open your mouth and sigh it out. Keeping your legs in figure four. Bring your right foot down to the mat. Again, that left knee stays rotated out. Bring your arms out to your side and twist over to the right, bringing your left foot down to the right side on your mat, and maybe gaze out over your left fingertips into a figure four stretch, figure four twist. Please do any twist that you want to do. This is the last pose before shavasana. Let's breathe together. Everybody inhale through your nose and sigh it out through your mouth. Deep inhale. Open your mouth and sigh it out. Come back up to center. Hug your knees into your chest. Bring your forehead to your knees. Curl up into a teeny tiny little ball. Tighten everything. And then relax everything down to the mat. Extend your legs, extend your arms, palms facing up. We're going into shavasana now. So get comfortable. If you need that blanket, if you need your mat, if you need a pillow, a jacket, a blanket, I want you to be really comfortable here, because this is going to be a little extended shavasana. Close your eyes. sink down into the mat. Relax your forehead. Relax your eyes. Relax your throat and your jaw. Relax your shoulders away from your ears. Let your feet fall naturally out to the sides. I'm going to be bringing your awareness to different parts of your body. You don't have to do anything. You don't have to change those body parts. Just bring your attention to them. Right hand thumb. Index finger. Middle finger. Ring finger. Little finger. Palm of your hand. Back of your hand. Wrist. Forearm. Elbow. Upper arm. Shoulder. Ribs. Waist. Hip. Thigh. Knee. Calf. Ankle. Heel. Sole of the foot. Top of the foot. Right big toe. Second toe. Third toe. Fourth toe. Little toe. Left hand thumb. Index finger. Middle finger. Ring finger. Little finger. Palm of the hand. Back of the hand. Wrist. Forearm. Elbow. Upper arm. Shoulder. Ribs. Waist. Hip. Thigh. Knee. Calf. Ankle. Heel. Sole of the foot. Top of the foot. Left big toe. Second toe. Third toe. Fourth toe. Fifth toe. Bring your awareness back to the room. Wiggle your fingers and your toes. Stretch your arms up over your head. Get a good full body stretch. Bend your knees. And roll over to one side in a fetal position. When you're ready, use your top hand to push the mat away and come back up to a seated position. Any position that's comfortable for you. Keep your eyes closed. Your hands resting on your knees. And I'd like to continue reading that poem that my yoga teacher gave me on the first day of class. It's from a very well-respected Swami. A healthy person doesn't hurt anybody. You are not afraid of anybody. A healthy person emits a healthy, loving, pure vibration. Keep it strong and supple. Treat it gently. Live in a way that makes your body light and healthy. The body is a vehicle and divine expression, as are all forms of creation. To become a good instrument of the divine, maintain your health. Have an easeful body, peaceful mind, and a useful life. Bring your hands together in heart center, lower your head. I want to thank you for sharing this practice with me today. I really needed it. I appreciate you being here with me. May you be happy, may you be healthy, may you live a life of ease. Namaste.